I am back with another fun die from 𝓷𝓸𝓬𝓲 Designs. Don't forget you can use code PS10 for 10% off of your order. I will have the links to 𝓷𝓸𝓬𝓲's website in the description and the code. So any info you need should be down there. And if you have any questions, please do leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Today I am working with the K-Cup holder die. I think maybe we do have similar K-Cups or similar in the UK, but I don't have them, I don't use them. So I wanted to come up with an alternative for this. And so I actually fill this with little baubles that you'll see at the end. But for now, I'm just putting together the die. This is a really simple one to put together. So it comes with all of the pieces you need. I've cut those out in various cardstocks. I'm trying to remember what packs these are from. So the one with the blue and the white snowflakes is a Rosy Studio one. And the pink one I think is the crepe paper 𝓤𝓸𝓬𝓬 from what I can see on that little branding strip. That was handy. And I'm just putting that together with some hot glue. Mummy and Me Crafts has some really cool alternatives for this. So definitely check her out if you want to see other ways to use this die. She uses it to make a box rather than the K-Cup holder, which actually is a really cool idea and I might be giving that a go myself. Another way to use this if you don't have the K-Cups. So just assembling this together. It doesn't take more than a few minutes, this one. The perfect kind of die for me. And I love the opportunity to work with some more colours. So I've used this paper, the 𝓤𝓸𝓬𝓬 one with all of the little trees. It's got some different colours on there, which I enjoy. Adding some fake snow, because is it a Christmas project without fake snow? Absolutely not. So I've got a mix of fake snow that you get from Poundland here in the UK. And then I've added some different iridescent glitters and some white snowflake sequins to that as well. Only a few sequins. I think you sort of get the odd one when I use it. Added that along the joint at the back there to create a bit of a base for my embellishing. Having a look through the die cuts from Rosy Studio, what is this one, Sprinkle All the Way? I don't know if I've just made that up. What is this collection called? I will look it up. I'll leave it in the description. My mind has gone totally blank and I'm not sure if that's what it's called or I've just made that up, but it has this really cute little red car with the tree on top, and I'm going to use that. And then, as always, creating a little scene. So I've got these little houses, and I'm just layering those up. I do end up swapping that grey house and going for just the blue and pink, but I'm not sure when I decide that. But you will see me cover that up shortly. Here we go. I've worked out I just want the two on the right there. So I do pull off that grey one and swap it for the pink version. These little houses are so sweet. I absolutely love this collection. Here we go, more foam tape. Love to add layers with foam tape. And it makes it look like the car's driving past. So popping that on there. And then I'm looking at these snowflakes I had on my desk. I decide against them. I do add that one on, but I pull it off momentarily. I couldn't find a space for the second one, and I didn't think the first one looked right on its own, so pull those off and go in a different direction. Instead, I go for this little Merry Christmas piece. This is a wooden piece from Hobbycraft. And that little banner. That one says, "Let the festivities begin." So I've stitched along the bottom of that with some gold thread. Adding some adhesive on the back here. I add a tiny bit of adhesive so that I can move it easily once I pop it on there so that I can work out the spacing. I couldn't work it out very well until it was sort of on there. It's at a funny angle and I want to make sure that the Merry Christmas fit as well. So you can see here that I sort of move it about a bit until it's where I want it to be. I took the foam tape off of the back of the Merry Christmas piece. It comes like that. And I decided to use wet glue instead. So just positioning the two of those. There we go, a bit more glue. And that's our sort of title for the piece, I guess. our little sentiment. Looking at these puffy stickers, I really wanted to use some. These are beautiful, I love them. And so I go for this little snowman. I think he works well with my scene. And these puffy lights, little Christmas lights, I just needed to use them. They're so, so pretty. So I put them across the top there, cut off the excess, and then I was trying to find a spot to put that. And it works out really well on the left here. Takes me a second and then I decide, yep, down the bottom here on the left. Looks like there was some lights left over and they ended up on the snowman somehow. There we go. Looking at these gold stars, adding a few of those. Again, they are from the Rosie Studio ephemera pack. Sprinkle with Cheer, I think is what it's called. Is that what I said earlier? Adding more of these gold stars. There we go. These are the little mini baubles that I'm using. I did consider using bigger ones, but they were too big. So I use the smaller ones and you'll see how I do that in a little while. Adding some more fake snow, so it looks like it's over the tyres of the car and the base of the snowman. There we go. Using a little scoop to do that. That little pink scoop is from Amazon. And I got a set of 3. I think Curiously Abigail used to use them. And I ordered them as soon as I saw her use them in like her lives, I think, during all the sort of lockdown times. So I ordered some and I use them all the time now. And that little one stays in with the fake snow. Keep the fake snow in that box year round and that little scoop lives in there with it. Adding some gems on, just some clear gems all over the place. I take this one off and reposition it and then end up putting it back where it came from. I'm forever doing things like that. I'm so indecisive. There we go. And I think that is our decorating complete for the most part. There we go, showing you the little scene I've created on the back there. And now it's time to add our goodies into the box. So I use those little miniature baubles. I think they are from the works, if I remember correctly. And I've made these miniature dangles to gift. So I'm just putting those inside the baubles with some shred. The best way I worked out to do this was basically put the little dangles inside the shred and roll it up. And it sort of stays tight enough to fit into the bauble and cover up the charm somewhat. So they're a bit of a surprise when the recipient opens it. There we go, cutting off all the stray bits. And then I just stuff the box with this paper shred. This one is from, I think it's from the works again, or maybe Factory Shop. And it's white with some glitter in it, which is really, really pretty. And so I'm just adding enough of that the bauble will sit nicely in the little circle and not sink too far. It actually takes up a lot more than I thought. So if you are using this as a box, you have got a decent amount of space for goodies inside there. Adding more on the other side. Putting these little dangles inside there with some more pink shred. Rolling that up into a little ball. And closing it quickly is basically the only way I found for that to work. And then trimming off the edge pieces because I'm not undoing it and putting it back and messing with it for hours. So this is how my little K-cup holder turned out. I hope you have enjoyed hanging out and crafting with me today. And I'll be back again to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.